Hello and welcome back to Broken Sword. So, last time I did go and check just to make sure the toilet chain that we gave to Nico, that is just a joke thing. It doesn't do anything in the game, so I just reloaded the save where we gave it to her, and we'll carry on from here. Also, because we used the manhole sewer key thing on Con, we unlocked the final comic. So this was the one with the water, yeah, the bath scene. And after that, let's just have a checkout. That doesn't even mean anything. Let's have a checkout on these things. Nico Collard. Collard, get your ass over to the Palais Royal, now. You got an interview with Pierre Carchon. Yes, the Pierre Carchon. Didn't we hear this in the intro of the game? He asked for you personally, don't ask me why. Anyhow, this could be big. Seriously, this is just the intro to the game. What's going on? So if he makes a pass, don't forget. Just smile, say yes, and keep taking notes. Yes, boss. This was the assignment that could make my career. Carchon was a media king, a national hero. The sun felt better than ever. Even if it did mean that the streets of Paris were full of tourists. Tourists? I never know how to pronounce that. Excusez-moi something. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce French at all. Later, across town. 10 euros? Really? Okay, I'll take it, I guess. Say, officer, where can a guy get a cup of coffee around here? Coffee, monsieur? Something, monsieur? I shouldn't even bother. The Café de la Chandelle or something. Chandelle Verte. Ah, man, I'm embarrassing myself. Is charming. It is through here. Charming indeed. Café au lait, s'il vous plaît? Something. You know, this really is a great city. Continued in Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, the director's cut. Okay, so it's like the prologue to the game, basically, and holy crap, my French is bad. I've never taken French, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, and we're apparently like 70% done, 80% done almost with the game. So yeah, I would be surprised if there's more than a couple of episodes left, but we'll see. It has been pretty slow, I feel like, we started out at like 30% and we're only at 80%. Feels like we played quite a bit. So, I don't know, maybe there's like 5-6 episodes left. Are you done with that yet?
Was still busy with the chalice.
Wow.
So I decided.
I had time to go to Syria and like do all of that crap, and he's still polishing that chalice. He hasn't even turned it around. He has like 2 sides more to go or whatever. So, let's use the lens on this.
The lens fitted into the end of the scroll like a hand into a glove.
Look at it.
Per disciplinum. Hey.
3 lens elements needed... Wait. What? 3 lens elements need to be slid to the correct position within the circle, so that when aligned, they create a clear image. Each lens element can be moved by moving the mouse pointer over the numbered pad and, when a grasped hand appears, clicking and holding the mouse button to slide it left or right. George will acknowledge the image once the lenses are correctly positioned. Alright, so this shouldn't be too hard. What? Oh, okay, I thought it clicked and that was like correct. So this should probably either be like... No, this should probably be on the bottom because there's that text. Oh man, the mouse pointer makes this hard though. Yeah, like that, definitely. And this is also on the bottom. Like so, roughly. And this is like so. There we go.
It was a Knight Templar burning at the stake. And below him a date in Roman numerals.
What does it say?
A Knight Templar burning
I couldn't even
at the
read that.
stake. And a date. Let me see. MC That's 1314.
Alright, 1314. What does that even mean? Used the lens in the church in Montfaucon and discovered an ancient clue in the window. The burning of Jacques de Molay or something, I can't remember how he was pronounced. And the date 1314. Are you done now? Wow, he's done. Okay.
Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wall tomb in the far corner. That winged horse is quite distinctive.
Alright. Should I just talk to him about these again?
I was in Ireland.
I've talked about this, so let's talk about the chalice.
What a shine you got on this.
Merci. It is all in the wrist action.
And
I have...
yeah, nothing else. So sure.
Do you speak Latin?
You ask this of a priest?
Okay. Can you tell me what per disciplinum meam lux videbus means?
Let me see. That would be, by my teachings, you will see the light. I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I noticed that the stained glass window on the...
Yeah, you've already said that.
Oui.
Alright,
Catch you
thank
later.
you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
So, is it... Oh, I clicked
On
on
the
something.
end around...
So is it this, or does he mean this? Probably this. Maybe if I put the chalice there, it will open some passage or
Now
something?
that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no mistake. There was no name on it. But the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family. I'd found
cool.
the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something.
A jumble of letters are carved onto the side of the knight's tomb. You must look for and highlight a number of biblical verse references, comprising of the name of a book followed by the chapter and verse, in Latin numerals! Oh dear! So for example, Luke chapter 8 verse 2 would be displayed as Luke 8:2, alright? So that's not too bad, I guess. You must find and highlight all of the verse references. Highlight the full verse reference and the letters will stay lit, otherwise the letters will fade. George will read the verse references once they are all highlighted. So, like, here, oh dear. Oh dear, okay, this is gonna be hard with this mouse. But if I do this,
Corinthians.
yeah, there we go.
Not much to go on, but it must have meant something. If I examined the tomb more closely, there might be other clues to find.
Is it just like, if I just go really fast? No, it doesn't look like I can go fast. Let's see if this even is a clue. It might not be. Man, this is strange. Nope, I guess that isn't one. Nope, nothing here. Wait, maybe it's like the reverse? Nope. Like, I'm not... This is Psalms? Like... Oh, so wait, let's try if I do this fast, like this. Let's just see where it could even be. It could be all the way over.
Psalms 20.
Okay, so you can go pretty fast. That's good. Okay, then I think I get it. Majorum? Maybe? Oh, here's another one.
Psalms 32:7. The numbers refer to a chapter and a verse in the Bible.
Still more? Okay. I'm not entirely sure how this works. I'm kind of confused. Like, I wonder if they can go diagonally or vertically or something? I might have to take a clue on this, because, yeah, I'm not sure. Like, these three are very obvious. But if there's any more, then I'm not sure how they work, because I need, like, the plus? Yeah, it's, like, maybe it's this entire thing. Let's just try this. Like, up to here? No. Up to here? No. Up to here? No. And there needs to be, like, a colon. So, I think I'm just gonna take a hint. Biblical verses. 4 concealed biblical references. You might highlight all 4 of them, like a word search. As well as the book name, make sure that you highlight the chapter and verse number. Look for and highlight Psalms. Yeah, I've done that. Oh, well, let's just see. John. Let's see where we can find this now. John.
John. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. So it could be vertical as well. Yeah, I didn't get that. But this one doesn't even have a colon, so... Okay.
There were no more references to Parley, but a series of Roman numerals ran around the plaque. I made a note in case they meant something.
Alright, well,
Psalms
I think I did
32:7.
reasonably well on that.
John 4:11, Corinthians 1:4-5, and just one more. Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a steel trap.
Why
The
don't you just
chalice
write
had
it down?
led
You
to
have a
these
notepad.
inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the De Vasconcellos arms were already on the manuscript. Nope, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
Alright. Got the priest in the church in Montfaucon to clean the Countess's chalice. He recognized the engraving on the side as matching one on a tomb in his church, the Pegasus of the Vasconcellos family. Around the outside of the inscriptions were the numerals 14 and 17. No, 27 at the top. 6 and... what is that even saying? L. I can't remember what L is. Is that 81? Maybe? I think L might be 50. I can't remember my Roman numerals. To the left. 3 and 1 on the right. And 17, 12, 25 along the bottom. Okay? Let's ask the priest about this.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour,
Is the right hand...
oui, monsieur.
So
Catch
nothing.
you later.
Well, I guess we're just going back to Nico then. Or maybe we should go to Spain, see if we can. Just to say hi to the Duchess or whatever. No, can't go to Spain. Okay.
I solved another puzzle.
You did?
Well, I guess I did.
Well, what was it? What's the answer?
1314.
What does that mean?
It was the date when Jacques de Molay was burned, wasn't it?
Of course.
The answer was hidden in a stained glass window. When I looked through the lens, the picture changed. It became a man surrounded by flames.
It seems to me the answers to the Templar puzzles are as cryptic as the clues. Sometimes I wonder if the manuscript isn't an elaborate joke.
The Knights Templar weren't the kind of people to play jokes, were they? Look at the chalice now, Nico.
What happened? It's shiny.
The priest at Montfaucon buffed it up for me.
That's incredible.
Yeah, looks as good as new.
No, you found a use for a priest. That's
Wow.
incredible.
Alright. So,
Let's take a...
let's just do this.
There's a There's a... But the... A night... The night through my teeth...
So, what are we doing now?
Get back...
Are we going back to the museum, maybe? I doubt it. Oh, it's empty now. Let's use this again. Though we've already... yeah, we've already done that, so I doubt there's There's nothing else to
Hi,
like
Andre.
unlock now.
Where have you been? Nicole said you were away.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes. What is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In occidenta cita est in ora mundi.
The island of Britain.
I knew it was
Lies
Britain.
at the edge of the world to the west.
I told you.
Strange. That
Sweet.
map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure map.
Khan wouldn't believe me. Take a look at this.
No way.
Well, never mind then. Nothing new here, so
While I
let's
was in
do this.
Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right
Oh?
here in Paris.
Where?
At the Institut Hermetique de Navarre.
So I guess that's where we're going
The
now.
statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Can you tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image, even now. A bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base. He claimed it looked like blood.
Blood?
That's right.
Lovely.
Thanks for your help on...
You're welcome.
Alright. I don't think I need to talk to this guy. Oh, there's more notes. Seems the 3-faced monstrosity I saw in that Syrian cave was a depiction of Baphomet. Lobineau says a Baphomet statue was recently found in Paris at the Institut Hermetique de Nerval? I don't know, I'm sorry. Apparently it's covered in Templar symbols. Ah, there it is. Okay.
The painter had a pot of gunmetal gray primer hanging from the barrier. Oh, darn. I'd left my grappling hook at home. No way could I get up there.
You can climb.
There was a dumpster full of debris.
Hey, you! Get away from my dumpster.
Okay.
Okay.
The painter didn't seem not as important as... Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions.
Plaster.
I have some plaster.
Amazing.
Have you seen...
Yes, he asked me a lot of
Oh,
questions,
dear.
just like you.
And he doesn't even follow up on that. He's like, okay.
Have you ever seen it?
Yes, it's a communion chalice. I know, you know, I used to be an altar boy.
You?
Yes, me. What's so funny about that?
Nothing.
A greasy tissue. Don't get it too close to my cigarette, monsieur, or there'll be a conflagration.
I was pretty sure the shaken shock had shot its bolt in Syria.
Oh, shit. It's broken.
I've got a sewer key.
I used to work in the...
Oh? What?
I had a cigarette break in a pocket of methane. A manhole cover landed on the other side of the Seine and I was sacked.
Has a guy calling himself Merlin been...
Was he wearing a t-shirt with "My name is Merlin" on it?
I doubt it.
Then how the hell am I supposed to know his name just by looking at him? Huh?
What is the word...
Templar?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoked so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean, when you finish your break.
Why is he suddenly
I finish my
loud?
break? An interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too.
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris, and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me. I would complain.
You
I'm just
couldn't
gonna
be
skip a
bothered to
bit.
join.
Right. I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in...
What's unusual about...
None of them look
Do you know what an
three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases.
no archaeologist dresses?
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So,
Who cares?
be
Thank
seeing
you.
you.
Au revoir, monsieur. Hey, monsieur! Get away from my paint pot!
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot.
Alright, thanks. Hi.
I couldn't see any use for a collection of dirt and half bricks. The doorway was full of assorted old tea chests, cardboard boxes, and... The doorway led to an old... There was nothing interesting.
Alright.
There was a closed door with toilet scratch.
That door is locked, monsieur.
Okay.
There was a telephone. Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. The phone can look after...
Hi, Nico?
George, what?
Nothing yet.
Nothing.
No.
George, why?
Oh, no reason.
Wow.
I just wanted to hear your voice.
You did. Well, this is my voice saying, don't bother me, I'm busy.
Oh.
Poor George. So, oh, what's this? Breaker box or something?
A thermostat was mounted
Oh,
over
thermostat.
a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall. I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved.
Maybe getting it colder would be a start?
A guard stood by a door, I guess. He looked pretty pompous. Hi?
Oui?
Actually, before we
Talk to
talk to
them,
this guy,
what?
I'm gonna end the episode here, because it's getting long again. I need to start getting my episodes a bit shorter. They always seem to trail on for like half an hour, which I don't want. So, yeah, I'll stop here, and next time we'll talk to this guy and see what we can find out about the Baphomet thing. So, thank you for watching this episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!